The Farmer and His Horse, a lesson in acceptance. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among rolling hills, there lived an old farmer. This farmer was known far and wide for his wisdom and his deep understanding of life's mysteries. Many would seek his counsel, including the village children who were always eager to learn from his tales. One sunny afternoon, a young boy approached the old farmer. As he worked in his fields, curious and full of questions, the boy asked, "Old man, can you teach me about life? I want to understand its ways." The farmer smiled kindly at the boy and nodded, "Of course. Young one, sit with me a while, and I will share with you a story." The boy eagerly settled down beside the farmer, ready to listen. In a nearby village, the farmer began, there lived a man who owned a magnificent horse. This horse was strong and swift, the envy of all who beheld it. One day, to the man's dismay, the horse escaped from its pen and ran off into the wilderness. The boy listened intently as the farmer continued. Upon hearing the news, the villagers came to the man, expressing their sympathies for his misfortune. "What terrible luck," they said. But the man simply replied, "Perhaps." Days passed, and to everyone's amazement, the man's horse returned, leading a wild mare by its side. The villagers were astonished by the man's good fortune and came to congratulate him. "What incredible luck," they exclaimed yet again. The man simply replied, "Perhaps." The boy furrowed his brow in confusion. "But old man," he interjected, "how can it be perhaps when something good happens?" The farmer chuckled softly. "Oh, you see, young one, the wise understand that life is unpredictable. What may seem like a stroke of luck one day can easily turn into misfortune the next, and vice versa." The boy nodded, beginning to grasp the lesson the farmer was imparting. The farmer continued his tale. Not long after, the man's son attempted to tame the wild mare. In his efforts, he was thrown from her back and broke his leg. Once again, the villagers gathered around, lamenting the young man's injury. "What terrible luck," they said. And once again, the man simply replied, "Perhaps." The boy pondered the farmer's words, realizing the depth of their meaning. As time went on, the farmer concluded. The country went to war, and all able-bodied young men were conscripted to fight. Many never returned, but because of his broken leg, the man's son was spared from the horrors of battle. The boy sat in silence, contemplating the story he had just heard. Finally, he looked up at the old farmer with newfound understanding. "I see now, old man," the boy said with a smile. "Life is filled with uncertainties, and we must learn to accept its ebb and flow, its ups and downs, with equanimity." The farmer nodded in agreement. "Yes, my child. That is the essence of wisdom." And with that, the boy bid the old farmer farewell, carrying the lessons of acceptance and resilience with him as he journeyed through life.
This is Spiritual Wisdom Stories. Thank you so much for watching. May your path be lined with endless enlightenment and inner peace. Until we meet again, stay blessed and stay connected to the wisdom within.